Hi there, and a warm welcome to another game of Faith Champs, where faith meets fun and brains meets the Bible. And so, in this wonderful game, we have today with us another set of wonderful contestants, two of whom you've already seen because they are the wild card entry, St. Charles Lingarajapuram, who actually lost their first game, but they lost with a very narrow margin with 180 points on the scoreboard. So even though they played so well, they lost the game to Life School 1. And their opponents for today's game are Life School 2. And so that's a very big challenge, I guess, for you. Same school but different avatar, you can say. And so for our audience also, I'm sure you're excited and you're really waiting to see which of these two schools are going to take it to the next level for this show. A little bit of an introduction to our contestants. So, what are your names and what are your hobbies? Can you share with the audience?
I'm Ira and I'm in ninth grade and I really like drawing.
My name is Ethan, and I'm in ninth grade, and I like solving Rubik's cubes and creating games.
You create games and you solve Rubik's cubes. Wow, and you like drawing, Ira. Wonderful. That's great that you have hobbies that you like to share. And you all are in life school. Now, for the sake of the audience, can you explain to them what it means to be in homeschool and how do you do your exams and all of that?
Um, so basically, when we're homeschooled, we do our exams like a final exam in 10th, and after that, you decide if you want to go to like college, which is 11th and 12th, or you can continue.
Mm. And so your parents take care of your lessons, but you have to answer the exams in the board.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's interesting. That's good for the audience also to know what life school is all about. And what about you? You've already introduced yourselves, Patricia and Joanna, in the last episode. Anything you want to say in terms of you want to send a message to your classmates, your schoolmates who are watching this online?
Yes, Father. To my fellow Charlians, it is always hard to undergo challenges, but to face it, you all need courage and you all must always have hope. That's how you all can continue to face it and you all can win it.
Wonderful. That's a beautiful, inspiring message for your schoolmates, Patricia. All the best to both of you as you participate in this game. And you know that there are 4 rounds, and the first round is the multiple choice question round, where you'll be given 4 options, and not all of them are right. And only one is the best and the rightest answer. And so you have to choose that one in order to get 20 points. And for the information of the audience online also, they have been given a syllabus with which to prepare, and it's the Gospel of St. Luke, it's the book of the prophet Jeremiah, and the Catechism of the Catholic Church, a certain number of paragraphs which they have been asked to prepare for. And of course, there is the promise that there is huge prize money waiting for the school that comes first, second, and third. 25,000 for the first prize, 15,000 for the second prize, and 10,000 for the third prize. And so the stakes are very high. And so all the best to both of you. I'm going to take a toss right now to see who takes the first set of questions, right? So I'm going to ask St. Charles which one you want, heads or tails?
It's
Heads. Okay, so
very
you
good.
get tails. So you're taking heads and you're taking tails, and we'll see. Okay. Can you come and see what it is? Tails, right? It's tails, and so it goes to Life School 2, right? And so we have a set of questions A and set of questions B. Which one will you take?
We'll do A.
You'll do A, right. Okay. So this is the multiple choice question round, and you, dear audience members, you're also welcome to put in your guesses while you're watching this video, not after, because you'll know the answers and it won't be of much help. Right now, it's over to Ira and Ethan from Life School 2, and your first question is on the screen. Elijah was sent to none of them, but only to Zarephath in the land of Dash, to a woman who was a widow. A. Sidon, B. Syria, C. Sodom, and D. Samaria. You have 1 minute. No negative points, so you're free to guess. 20 points at stake. Elijah was sent to none of them, but only to Zarephath in the land of Dash. You got the answer? What's the answer?
Option D, Samaria.
Option D, Samaria. You're sure you want to lock on that?
Yes.
Okay, pretty sure. What about Patricia and Joanna? If you had that chance to answer, what would be your answer?
A.
A. Sidon. You're 100% sure about that? Okay, you've done your homework, looks like, because I'm sorry, Life School 2, it is A. Sidon. Okay, A. Sidon, and in Luke chapter 4 verse 26 we read, "It was to none of these that Elijah was sent, but only to the widow in Zarephath in the land of Sidon." Okay, anyway, you have another 2 questions left for you in the multiple question round, and here's the question on your screen. How long after leaving Jerusalem did Mary and Joseph realize that Jesus was missing? Was it A. 3 days, B. a day, that is 1 day, or C. 4 days, or D. 2 days?
B, A day.
B. A day, a 1 day. 100% sure? Absolutely? Are they going to get 20 points?
A.
Yes, okay. You are absolutely right. Congratulations, Ethan and Ira. You've got 20 points on your scoreboard with B, in a day. In Luke 2:44 we read, thinking that he was in the caravan, they journeyed for a day and looked for him among their relatives and acquaintances. Right? So for a day. And now, are you ready for your last question?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Right. The last question, within how many years would Hananiah die for lying in God's name? A. Within the same year, B. After 1 year, C. 1.5 years, or D. 2 years. Okay, this is from the book of Prophet Jeremiah. You know that there was this false prophet Hananiah, and because he lied in God's name, he receives a punishment.
Yeah, the answer is option A, within the same year.
You're 100% sure, Ira? Wow, that determination is really good. And what about St. Charles?
Yes,
She's
sir.
going to get the points.
Yes, sir.
Okay, your answer is absolutely right. Congratulations. Okay, wonderful. So at the end of your first set of questions, dear Life School 2, you have 40 points on the board. Congratulations, very well done, and all the best to you for the rest of the game. Now comes the set of questions for St. Charles, Lingarajapuram. We've already had your, what shall I say, fellow schoolmates of the Charlian family already played in one of the games earlier on, and you are still keeping the Charlian flag flying high. So all the best to you. Okay, your first question on the screen. During the time of Elijah, there was a great famine all over the land, and heaven was shut up for dash years. A. 4 years, B. 3 years and 6 months, C. 3 years, and D. 3 years and 3 months.
It's option B, 3 years and 6 months.
That was very quick, Joanna. Are you sure?
Yes.
100%? Lock kar diya jaye? Okay. You think they'll get their 20 points? Yes? Yes, you're 100% right. And your answer is based on Luke chapter 4 verse 25, where we read, "Indeed I tell you, there were many widows in Israel in the day of Elijah when the sky was closed for 3.5 years and a severe famine spread over the entire land." So you read every detail of the Bible, huh?
Yes.
How much time did you spend preparing from the last time that you were quizzed to today?
Not much.
Not much. Oh, so you just relaxed and then you came depending on the Holy Spirit. Oh, looks good. Okay, so your second question. When did their eyes open to recognize Jesus on the road to Emmaus? A. When he read the scriptures. B. When he was at table with them. C. When the bread was blessed and broken. Or D. All of the above. Okay, now this is a bit of a tricky one, but I want the exact last thing that happened before the eyes of the disciples were opened. The last thing that Jesus says or does before their eyes are opened.
Option C, when the bread was blessed and broken.
You sure? I admire that confidence. Do you think they'll get the
Yes.
points? Yeah? Okay. You're absolutely right, Patricia and Joanna from St.Charles School, Lingarajapuram, that the disciples' eyes were open when Jesus blessed and broke the bread and gave it to them. In fact, the words that are there in the scriptures in Luke chapter 24 verse 31 is exactly the words that the priest says in the Eucharist. He blessed, broke and gave it to them. And so in a beautiful way, even after Jesus rose from the dead, he made it his distinctive sign of his presence, that when he breaks the bread and shares it with others, he is truly present. And so that is what the scriptures themselves are telling us, that there is the Eucharistic symbolism in the Gospel of Luke. He blesses, he breaks, and he gives it to us. So that's what happens in every Eucharist. When the priest breaks the bread and he gives it to us, we are really receiving the body, blood, soul and divinity. It's not just a symbol, it is the real presence of Jesus. Right? So that's a bit of a catechetical note for everyone. Right? And now we go to your third question. St. Charles, Lingarajapuram, are you ready?
Yes, Father.
Okay. I hope all of you at home are cheering on for your favorite team, and may the best team win. Okay? Right. Your third question on the screen. Who rescued Jeremiah from the muddy cistern during Zedekiah's reign? Was it A. Ebed-Melech, B. an Ethiopian from the king's palace, or C. a eunuch, or D. all of the above? Again, this is a tricky question. Think carefully before answering. A. Ebed-Melech, B. an Ethiopian from the king's palace, C. a eunuch, or D. all of the above?
I'm going to lock option A, Ebed-Melech.
Option A, Ebed-Melech. You're sure?
Yes, Father.
I'm giving you a chance to reconsider.
We are sure, Father.
You're sure? Okay. What do you think, Life School 2?
D, option all of the above.
D, all of the above?
Yes.
100%?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Ebed-Melech.
Ebed-Melech. I'm sorry, St. Charles, Lingarajapuram. It is D, all of the above. They are one and the same person. In Jeremiah chapter 38, verse 7, we read, "When Ebed-Melech, the Ethiopian, a eunuch who was in the king's house, heard that they had put Jeremiah into the cistern, the king was sitting in the Benjamin gate." Right? So it was one and the same person. Yes, his name was Ebed-Melech, but he was also an Ethiopian and he was also a eunuch. And so it was one and the same person who did all of the above, right? So you don't get any points for getting that right, but anyway, what amazing sportsmanship and what amazing knowledge we are having on show here today, right? So, at the end of the first round of games, we have with St. Charles, Lingarajapuram, 40 points on the board, and Life School 2, 40 points on the board. It's all open for everyone, and may the best team win. My dear friends, we'll just take a quick break and we'll see you on the other side of this. Welcome back to the second round of season 3, game number 4, where we have Life School 2 contending with St. Charles, Lingarajapuram. And the game is really even, both teams with 40 points. But in this round, there's no sounds, there's no words, only Oscar level acting. Is that right? You know, let me give you a demonstration. Now, supposing I'm not going to speak anything, you have to guess what I'm going to show, okay?
Robot. The Red Sea opening.
Moses.
Got it?
Yeah.
So that's Oscar level acting. I don't know whether that was Oscar level, but okay, I tried my best. So you can't use words, you can't use sounds, you have to get it right just by communicating with your facial expressions, with your hand gestures. Maybe you'll have some code language that you've developed between the two of you. That is what's going to help you to win points for your team. Is that clear? Mm-hmm. Now, since Life School 2 had the chance to get the first questions in the last round, it is St. Charles, Lingarajapuram's turn to get the questions first. And for this round, as you may already know, as you've been watching the other episodes, you have to, the team who is not answering has to exit the set for some time while the other team plays on stage. Is that clear? So I invite Life School 2 to kindly leave us for some time, and then we'll play the game with Patricia and Joanna from St. Charles, Lingarajapuram. And now we're going to ask you, St. Charles, Lingarajapuram, to choose which set you are going to, right? We have 2 sets in this bowl, and you will have 90 seconds in which to communicate the answer. And so which one would you like to choose? There's one with the red rubber band and one with the green. Okay, I'll take that from you. And who's going to act in the first round?
Alex.
Okay, Patricia is confident in her acting skills, and so we will give you the first chit. I want you to come and occupy this place. Okay, now for your information, it could be a person, it could be a group of persons, it could be a place, and so there are quite a lot of possibilities, right? So I hope you have your code language ready. So now I'm going to show you what's your name. Okay, that's what you have to enact. Yeah, have a good look at it. You'll remember that. And when you're ready, I want you to give the thumbs up. You want to look at it again? Yes. Okay. Yeah, you have to get, Joanna, you have to get the exact word. So that's, there's no like this way or that, but only one word that you have to guess, right? Okay, you're ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you give the thumbs up. Okay, your time starts now.
One word. Place. One word. You're telling me the letter. H. I. Old Testament. New Testament. L.
Half a minute up. Another 1
Lion.
minute.
It's a person. It's not a person. S. Mountain. Plain. Teeth. T. E. E. A. Earth. Esther. Ezekiel. A person's name with E.
20 seconds left.
Edom.
Another 10 seconds left. Very. Oh, your time is up. Before you give the answer to Joanna, what were you trying to communicate?
I was trying to communicate that the word starts with letter Z.
Oh, and what does this mean? Z. Oh, this means Z. Oh, okay. Okay, that was probably a code that Joanna didn't pick up. Anyway, good try, Patricia. Now it's the turn of your teammate to try to answer the question, but you are still curious to know which was the word. No, it was zealot. Zealot. So it wasn't something you could easily act out, but maybe one thing you should do when you get a word like that is break it into two parts.
That's why I use the action a lot.
Okay. That was something that was very difficult for Joanna to guess. Anyway, all the best for you as you guess what Joanna is going to act right now. And we're going to test Joanna's acting skills right now. Okay, come to this side, and Patricia, take your place at the podium. Okay. Okay. It can be a person, it can be a group of persons, it can be a phrase from the Bible, and so anything can go, okay? Right? And when you're ready, you give the thumbs up, you get a time to just think about how you're going to act it out. Is that clear? Right, you're ready? Okay, your time starts now.
4 letters and 4 words. First word is Jesus. It's a saint. Holy Spirit. Another word for it. Dove. Baptism of Jesus. What is the first letter? What is the first letter? God. Okay, God. Second word. Now. This. Down. Down. What's the first word? What's the first letter? Sorry. Third word. Together. Us. Togetherness. We. What is the first letter? O. Open. Oh, what's the fourth word? R, is it R? Okay. Okay, what's the fourth word? Fourth one. God. Then God, then R, then bind. Savior. Wings.
Time up! Time up! Wow, that was so close! So close. She was breaking it down very well. Your acting skills are really good. Okay. What were you trying to communicate? Just before you give the answer, what was the action you were saying when you were saying this one? When you were saying this, what is that meaning? Our. Right? And when you were saying this?
I mean to say refuge.
Refuge. God is our refuge. Right? Okay. Nice try. You don't get any points in this round, but you can always make up for it in the next round, the rapid fire round. All the best to you. Okay, now I invite you to just step aside from the set for now, and we'll ask the Life School 2 participants to come in. Okay, right. And welcome to our Life School 2 participants, Ira and Ethan. Excited?
Yes.
Yes, Father.
Both of you are good actors? Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, easy peasy, right? Who's going to go first for you?
I'll go first.
Okay, Ira, good. I admire that confidence. So the other team has already selected a set, and so their chits are over, and so you are left with another set for you to act from. I've got two. Which one do you want? My left or my right?
Right.
Right, okay. Now I'm going to open it for you so that your friend Ethan doesn't get to see it. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, so you have to get the exact word or words, and it can be a person, a place, a thing, or a phrase from the Bible. So there's quite a lot of extension, and when you give me the thumbs up, that's when the timer is going to go. I want to ask you to turn a little bit so that the cameras can see you, and come a little bit this side. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Now, when you're ready, give us the thumbs up. Okay. You need some time to think. You can collect your thoughts and plan your strategy. And Ethan, you don't need to be quiet. You can be as loud and as vocal as you want, so that you get as many guesses as you want into the time, right? When you're ready, you give us the thumbs up.
Okay.
Okay, over to you. The time starts now.
Okay, so it's Old Testament in both. Okay. It's a character. Kind of. Splitting it in half. It's just one word, right? Okay. First word. Biting. Eat bread. Stick. Corn. Cornea. No? Corn. Corn cob. No? Ice cream cone. No? The stick. Cleanliness. Car. Cup. That's the first part. C. Me. My. No. Me. You. Ira. No. You. Ira. I. Kais. It's a snake. Kais. No. Just Caiaphas. No? Caiaphas. Snake. Kai snake.
And your time is out. Oh, she got you to say so many words which were so close to the answer. Only I think you couldn't put it all together. Ira, can you explain to Ethan, without giving the answer, what the actions meant?
This was a person.
Yeah, that's
Like
carrot.
a cat.
Oh, carrot.
Is
Is carrot.
Oh, okay.
I was I, to give you the name of the letter, the starting letter. Car was in between. It was quite a tough one, but you did very well. You did your best. Better luck next time. Now it's your turn, Ethan, to act well so that Ira gets the message, right? Okay, now you switch places. And right, this is the other one. Okay. Now it's your turn. You can stand a little bit away from the podium. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. Okay. Right, when you're ready, you give me the thumbs up and your time will start from then. Think about your strategy. Okay, your time starts now.
Okay. It's a sentence. Or New Testament. Okay, 6 plus 6. The 12 disciples: Simon, Peter, Andrew, James' brother John, Philip, Thomas, Matthew, Philip, Thomas, Thomas Aquinas, Thomas, Jesus. Oh, rising from the dead. Oh, Thomas touches the wounds of Jesus. Thomas? Wait. Where does Thomas come in the sentence? There are four words. Thomas is first. Thomas? No. I? Me. Me, Ethan. My. Okay, third word. My Lord and my God.
Wow, that was amazing. Ethan's acting and Ira's guessing was out of this world, and you had 37 seconds left to go. Wow, you've won 20 points for yourselves with that one piece of acting. Oscar goes to you. I don't have an Oscar, but I'm giving you whatever I have. Fantastic. Congratulations to you, Ethan and Ira. Ethan, you can take your place at the podium, and I'm going to ask the St. Charles girls to come in to the set. Welcome back. Welcome back, Patricia and Joanna from St. Charles, Lingarajapuram. What do you think Life School 2 did? I don't know how much you can hear back there, but Life School managed to get one answer right out of the two, and so they are ahead after the end of the dumb charades round. And so we have Life School with 60 points on the board and St. Charles Lingarajapuram with 40 points on the board. It's still early time in the game, and you are not by any means out of the game yet. Joanna and Patricia, don't give up. Keep up the spirit. And you also don't let up. Don't underestimate your competitors. The game is still hotting up. And in the next round, we are going to really raise the temperature levels, because we are going in for the rapid fire round. And we'll see you soon after this break. A quick shout out to our sponsors for this season, Rosetta by Ferns and Hosmat Hospitals, who were generous and so quick to respond to our requests for a sponsorship. And we are grateful to you, and we pray for you and pray for all your intentions when we remember you. God bless. Those were excellent acting skills, and you've shown by your own example that you can communicate God's message even without words, right? And so now we go to turn up the heat, and it is rapid fire question time. Last round we started with St. Charles Lingarajapuram, and so this time we're starting with Life School 2. And so a bit of an information for you and for the audience, that we are going to have 5 questions to each member of the team. So 5 questions to Ira, 5 questions to Ethan, and each one of you will have 45 seconds for your 5 questions, right? And if you answer any of those questions wrong during the time that is given to you, I won't come back even if you have extra time left after going through all the 5 questions. But if you say pass, and I still have time at the end of going through all the 5 questions, I'll come back to the ones that you've left out so that you get a chance to answer them. Is that clear? The same applies to you, St. Charles. Okay? Are you ready? Are you ready for the magic? Who's going first? Okay, Ethan, you take the place at the podium, and Ira a little bit away from him. Okay. Are you ready, Ethan? Your time starts now. Which city did Jesus encounter Zacchaeus?
Pass.
How many chapters are there in the book of Jeremiah?
52 chapters.
Correct. According to Jesus, who has desired to sift Peter like wheat?
The devil.
Correct, Satan. How many years did a woman have a spirit of infirmity that caused her to be bent over?
Pass.
Which choir of angels is the highest?
Seraphim.
Correct. Which city did Jesus encounter Zacchaeus in?
Pass.
How many okay, you said that. According to Jesus, who has desired to sift? Okay, you said that. How many years did a woman have a spirit of infirmity that caused her to be bent over?
45.
Wrong. Okay, your time is up. You got 3 answers right and 1 you passed. And so that means you got 30 points for your team, 10 points each answer. And so that is 30 points for Life School, won by Ethan. Girls from St. Charles, do you want to try out the answer to this question? Which city did Jesus encounter Zacchaeus in?
Jericho.
You're right. Jericho is the city where Jesus encountered. Fantastic. You are a faith champ, Patricia. And you too, Ethan. Right? Oh, wonderful. I'm sure many of us here on set and at home were struggling for those answers, but you really have set the bar very high. Now it's time for Ira's questions. Are you ready, Ira?
Yes, Father.
Okay, fully concentrated. I've got my pen ready just to mark which ones you've answered and not. And your time starts now. What was the actual name of Matthew the tax collector?
Leave it.
Who was the last king of Judah during Jeremiah's ministry?
Zedekiah.
Correct. Where did Jesus and his disciples go to eat the Passover?
Pass.
According to the Gospel of Luke, mention the place where the widow's son was being raised from the dead.
Name.
Correct. What is the term of bread and wine becoming the body and blood of Christ?
Transubstantiation.
Correct. Where did Jesus and his disciples go to eat the Passover? Where did they
Nazareth.
go to?
Nazareth.
Wrong. You got 4 answers right with 10 seconds left to go and 1 answer wrong. And so you have won 40 points for your team. Congratulations. My goodness, this audience must be flabbergasted with the kind of knowledge, presence of mind and reaction time that you guys have. Fantastic, fantastic. Congratulations, Life School 2. So that's 40 points from my Ira and 30 points from Ethan. And so that means 70 points added to your score at the end of your rapid fire question round. What's going through your minds, girls?
You're ready, Father.
You're ready. Wow, I like that spirit. I like that spirit very much. Here goes your questions. Are you ready? Who's going first? Okay, Joanna, you take the podium and Patricia, just stand aside. The time starts now. The Feast of Unleavened Bread is also called what?
Passover.
Which Babylonian king carried Judah into exile?
Nebuchadnezzar.
How many times did Pilate ask them why Jesus would be crucified?
3 times.
Correct, all of them. Who was the woman known for her generosity anointing of Jesus?
Mary.
Correct. How many deuterocanonical books are there in the Catholic Bible?
5.
Wrong. So you have won 40 points for your team, Joanna. Congratulations. All the 4 that you answered were absolutely right. And so 40 points on the board for St. Charles, Lingarajapuram. Well done. Now it's time for Patricia. Right. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, Father.
Focused? Right. Your time starts now. According to the Gospel of Luke, which city did Joseph go along with Mary to be registered?
Nazareth.
Wrong. Jeremiah bought the field at Anathoth for dash.
17 silver.
Correct. According to Luke 24, at which place did Jesus bless his disciples and ascend to heaven?
Pass.
Fill in. Jesus said, heaven and earth will pass away,
My
but
words.
dash. Correct. Which saint founded the missionaries of charity?
Pass.
According to Luke 24, which place did Jesus bless the disciples and ascend to heaven? Which place? Ascension.
Side.
Wrong. Missionaries of Charity, founder.
Mother Teresa.
Correct. And you have won 30 points for your team. So I think you're on par. 40 from Joanna, 30 from Patricia, 70 together, 70 together, and at the end of the rapid fire round with 3 rounds under our belts, we have 130 for life school and 110 for Chance Lingarajapuram. Okay. So it is all about the first round, I think, where you took the lead. Or second round. It was the second round where you took the lead. And that is what is holding you in good stead. But it's not all over yet. The stakes are high in the fourth round. And we'll come to that soon after the break with us at Faith Champs here at the Redemptorist Media Center. Welcome back to the last round of this fourth game, the wildcard game in the third season of Faith Champs with Live School 2 with 130 points and St.Charles Lingarajapuram with 110 points on the board. And it's all up for grabs right now. And you know what is in store for you. In the emoji round, it's not going to be one for you, but it's going to be all or nothing. You have a chance to take as many questions as you can by hitting that buzzer. You want to try it out just to see whether you got it right? Okay? Right. So, only when you are sure of the answer, it is advisable for you to answer, but the stakes are high. And once you hit the buzzer, you have to answer. Whether it's wrong or right, you have to give an answer. And if you get a wrong answer, it's minus 20 points. If you give a correct answer, it's plus 20 points. So it's even. Where the stakes are even for you, but who dares wins, they say, right? And so here's the challenge for you. And just for a trial run, I'm going to ask you a question and I'm going to see who hits the buzzer quicker, okay? Now, don't put your hand on the buzzer because it's going to help us to judge who hit the buzzer first, right? You can keep your hands close to the buzzer but not on the buzzer. So I'm going to ask you a question. It's not going to be an emoji round, but just to get you to test your buzzers, right? So, what are the 12 disciples of Jesus called? That's the apostles, right? So you have to answer that, not just hit the buzzer, you have to answer that, right? Got it? So you'll have a set of emojis on display on the screen and you'll have to look at the emojis and, like breaking a code, find out which character, which book, which phrase or which thing or group of people is being hinted at. Below the emojis, there'll be a word to describe whether it's a character, whether it's a book, so you don't need to let your imagination run wild. But the challenge is who breaks the code faster, right? That's the real challenge. And the stakes are high because if you get the wrong answer, you stand, especially St. Charles, you stand to lose your lead. But Life School, you stand to lose your lead, but St. Charles, you can really make up for the gap by scoring a lot of points in this round, right? So that's the way the game is going to go. Are you both ready?
Yes.
Okay. And the first question on your screen right now, we have, okay, can I get some help on who hit the buzzer faster? I think it was St. Charles, right? And you have, I didn't even get to explain that that emoji code, but you wanted, I'll just tell you what is there for the audience. We have a male character, we have a ship, we have an elephant, we have a giraffe, clouds, wave and a rainbow. So, what is your answer?
Noah.
Noah is absolutely right. I tried to play with your feelings there. Forgive me. But it is absolutely right. So St. Charles has 20 points on the scoreboard from this round. Are you ready for the second question? Sharp reflexes are all you need for this game, and a quick knowledge of the Bible. Your second question is on the board. You have a helmet, you have a sick person, you have a wave, a 7, and a happy face. Okay? It is a soldier kind of character or a nobleman who is not well and then has to go to some water and for 7 something and smiley face at the end of the story. Okay? Someone who is sick and gets well, 7 days, watered, maybe a commander or a king or some kind of military figure. If neither of the teams are going to answer, I might have to give a clue. Both of you are hesitating. Okay, it's from the Old Testament. It's from the Old Testament. It's a character from the Old Testament, a military commander. A Gentile leader. Okay.
Nebuchadnezzar, King Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh, you sure?
Nebuchadnezzar, yeah.
I'm sorry, Ethan. That is wrong. It is Naaman. Naaman the Syrian, who was a commander, who was asked by the prophet to wash in the river Jordan, and then he was healed after 7 days. And so that means you get minus 20 points. Okay? Confidence is good. I like that spirit. Don't lose heart. You still have another 3 questions to make up for it. And now, at the end of these 2 questions in the buzzer round, in the emoji round, we have St. Charles, Lingarajapuram with 130 points. You're in the lead. And Life School with 110 points. Don't worry, the game is still up and we still have 3 questions to go. And your question is on the screen. Watch them carefully. It's a man sleeping ladder.
It's when Jacob sees the ladder, the stairs to heaven, and the angels going up and down.
How did you figure that?
There's the ladder and like the up and down, and it's also when the angel wrestles with the.
Okay, you put
Jacob.
the angel and the punch sign together and you said that it's like Jacob wrestling the angel. You are absolutely right and you've got 20 points again. You bounce back Life School to you're on par with St. Charles, Lingarajapuram after the 3rd question in the buzzer round. Whew! My goodness. You want to take a breather? You want to just cool down a little bit so that you can think straight for the next one. Everything's up for grabs right now. Just 2 more questions and 2 teams. If one gets 1 and another gets 1, we'll have to have a tiebreaker, okay? So, the next question is up on your screen. And you have a book, you have fire, you have a dove, you have people, you have the world, and you have a ship. Okay, it's a book.
This is the book of Genesis.
How did you figure that?
There's a ship and there's fire and dove and all. Dove bringing an olive branch. So that is Noah's story and it comes in Genesis.
Oh, the world?
The world also. There was a flood over the entire world.
Nice interpretation. Unfortunately, it's the wrong one. It is a book when the fire comes down and the dove represents the spirit and people go out into the world traveling on mission. It is the Acts of the Apostles. I'm sorry, St. Charles, and you get minus points for that. You come back to 110 points. The stakes are very high for the last question in this quiz. And we really hope for the best for both teams. Okay? Keep your fingers crossed. Say a prayer to the Holy Spirit, and let's hope that you get the answer right, whoever it is. Okay? The last question is on your board. Think carefully, think carefully. It's a female person with a sword. There's a villain in the story, and then sadness after the crime. A saint who loves and now is in heaven.
This is Saint Maria Goretti.
100% sure? How did you figure that?
And she gets stabbed by a
A villain, and
she
then
becomes
she forgives.
and she
She's a young girl.
She forgives
She forgives him.
and she becomes a saint. And she's in heaven now.
You are absolutely right, my goodness, St. Charles, you have bounced back. Whew. At the end of the 4 rounds, both schools are equal. What do we do?
A tiebreaker.
We do a tiebreaker, and we'll come back after this break. I don't know if you need a break, but I need a break, and the kids need a break, and you guys are amazing. You are really faith champs, and that's why we are hosting this series on Redemptorist Media Center. We know that our kids, our youth, have the potential to be the saints of the future, and you're showing it by your love for scripture, your love for your faith, and your desire to shine for Jesus. So all the best to both of you. We'll come back after the break for the tiebreaker round, and you better be back so that you don't miss that nail-biting finish. Well, my dear friends, after 3 or 4 rounds of Faith Champs, we still don't have a winner in this game. And that is a testament to the preparation that these kids have gone through, their love for the faith, their knowledge of scriptures, and the support that they have from their parents and their teachers. And so, we've come up with a creative new final round to break the tie, and it's called Guess the Bible Character. We're going to have 3 biblical characters, and it's going to be a buzzer round, right? So what that means is that for each biblical character, I'm going to unpack clues that will hint at who that character is. So each character will have 5 clues. And so if you guess in the first line itself, kudos to you. But if you get it wrong, then it goes to the remaining team, and they get a chance to score 10 points without pressing a buzzer, right? And at the end of the 3 questions, let's see who has the most points. Again, if you reach for the stars, you're going to touch the sky, right? So may the best team win, okay? And so the time starts now, and I'm going to be telling you which character you have to guess. Okay, this is the first character, and I'm going to read at my own pace from my phone. He was one of Jesus' 12 apostles. He was a fisherman.
Peter.
Okay, that passes on to St. Charles. Okay. He suffered martyrdom on an X-shaped cross. He was a disciple of John the Baptist. He was the brother of an apostle.
Andrew.
And you have 10 points on your scoreboard, St. Charles, Lingarajapuram. I'm sorry, life, school, maybe a little bit of overconfidence there. It's better to clarify who the person was. The more clues you get, the closer you get to the answer. Okay? So 10 points added to the score of St. Charles, Lingarajapuram. Don't worry, we still have 2 more characters to guess, right? And this is the tiebreaker. Very, very tense. I'm sure you are. parents and teachers and all their supporters online too maybe are on the edge of your seats. Okay, don't get ants in your pants, right? Right, here we go, the second character. Okay, this character is very interesting. Okay, I'm going to read the clues one by one in my own time. He is a Pharisee. He belongs to the Sanhedrin. He is friendly to Jesus. He visits him in the night. You hit the buzzer first. Nicodemus, absolutely right, and you get 20 points on the board. And that is, okay, that is 20 points, so it's 150 to Life School, 140 to St.Charles, Lingarajapuram. Whew! This is almost the end, the last character that has to be guessed. Your fingers, your hands, be ready. Like this is like quick gun Murugan taking his gun out to shoot, right? And now we have the third character for you to guess. Let's see whether St. Charles, Lingarajapuram or Life School gets the character first. She is a woman. Okay, there's so many women. Her husband had another wife. There were so many men who had other wives. Her eyes were weak. Okay, Charles?
Leah.
Sure? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. You got it right. It is Leah, and you've put 20 points on your scoreboard. And that means that you have 160 points, and Life School has got 150 points. What a nail-biting finish. What a tiebreaker. Wow. You two groups are amazing. I tell you, it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. Today, it's not really about who scored the most, but it's really who stored God's word in their hearts. And I think on that front, both of you are winners. I want all of you to give them a big round of applause. Amazing, amazing, amazing talent on display here. Amazing faith from your parents, from your teachers. And keep up this spirit wherever you go, and never give up. Never give up. You've shown that fighting spirit, both of you. You guys came back from the grave, okay? You lost the game yesterday, and you got your wildcard entry against Life School. And you guys were amazing, amazing. And you can go with your heads held up high, proud that you did well for your school, for your parents, and for your community. And you guys, you were amazing. You were amazing. Congratulations, and we'll see you in the semi-finals. Wonderful. A quick call out to our sponsors for this episode or this game of Faith Champs. Our heartfelt gratitude to Hosmet Hospital and the Rosetta by Ferns Group for having sponsored very generously this Faith Champs program. And as we always do, we thank you for your support, for your prayers, for your encouragement and your feedback. And if you like this show, share it with family and friends. Help them to get to know about this wonderful opportunity for schools to take part in. We'd like to see more schools participating in the coming years, and the stakes growing higher and higher as we go along the way. And do like, share, comment, and subscribe to Redemptorist Media Center, and let this message of the good news go far and wide across the globe. Now we will have the prize distribution for both the participants. Every participant is a winner. Every participant is a faith champ because you are holding the torch of faith and keeping it flying high. So everyone is a winner and everyone gets a prize. just for participating at Faith Champs, taking the challenge and putting yourself out there. There were so many kids who might have, just because of the pressure of the competition, stayed away. But you guys put yourselves out there and you showed tremendous grit, tremendous talent and tremendous love for the faith. So all the best to you. Come, Ira and Ethan, and receive your gifts. We have Neha with us to help us. Ethan, Matthew, Anish, congratulations to you for making it this far. You did well. You were amazing. Congratulations to you. And Ira, Catherine D'Souza, congratulations to you too. And keep up the faith, and hope to see you next year too. And we have a gift for the parents too. And so I invite the parents who are here with us to come and receive a token of our appreciation for encouraging the faith. Please come forward. Please come forward. And this is for you and for you. Congratulations. Yes. Fantastic. Great applause for you guys. Keep it up and never give up. Okay? And now over to you two girls. Joanna and Patricia, you're already famous because you already appeared in the last round to compete against the previous school, and you've already received your mementos then, but we'd like to show our appreciation for you once again. And so let's give you and your teachers a memento for all your efforts. So all the best for the next round, Joanna, and to you too, Patricia, all the best. And your teacher also can come, or your parents who are here. Yes. Congratulations to you. All the best for the next round. Congratulations. Okay. Well, we've had a harrowing time, a roller coaster ride, you can say, in which we were, on the edge of our seats, not knowing who's going to win and who's going to take all the points. But the answer is already there for us. Catch you soon for the semi-finals, and the temperatures really raising higher and higher, and we're going to have a fantastic season of Faith Champs. See you in the next one. My dear friends, these kinds of programs cost a lot, and we are grateful that in this year we had two generous sponsors that came forward to sponsor Faith Champs Season 3, and they are Rosetta by Ferns and Hosmet Hospital. We are really grateful for your support, for your encouragement, and we continue to keep you in our prayers. God bless you.